Welcome to the Salty Chip Podcast, where you're always coming back for more, with your hosts Mackenzie and Isaac.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Reddit Reads.
Yes.
I'll be kicking us off again. So today mine is from Am I Overreacting? Am I overreacting? My 21 female BF 23 male still talks to his ex, and I'm starting to feel like second best. For context, my BF, let's call him M, has been broken up with his ex of 8 years. Let's call her L for almost 3 years now. M and I started dating 2 years ago. For the most part, our relationship's been solid. I've noticed he'll be texting L while we're on dates, hanging out at home, or noticing L's number that he doesn't save in the phone as like a contact. It's just always the number. Will pop up under my own as his most talked to contact. I never go through his phone, but sometimes I'll take a quick side eye over his shoulder. But the thing that really gets me is he'll send Elle songs I've shown him, tell her to watch movies we've watched together, and even praises Elle by saying that she's the best woman he's ever known. Every time I confronted him about this, he gets annoyed or tells me they're just being friendly. But we'll be going on 3 years soon, and I'm really starting to feel like I'm not being heard or understood. I know that I have insecurities of my own, but this certainly doesn't help. I've never controlled who he can or can't talk to because I know that's toxic and not okay, but I genuinely wish that he'd understand that this is damaging our relationship because he won't let go of the past. Am I overreacting about this, or is this a normal thing in relationships? What say you?
My opinion?
Yeah, you think she's overreacting?
I think that there's a lot of weird things going on, like not saving the contact.
Yeah, that is
if
weird.
They're actual buddies, like
it's the second most person he texts.
Yeah, like you save the contact. That's weird. Like that's really weird. And I don't know.
I don't think she's overreacting at all.
I think it's weird to be doing that.
For me, I hate I'm such good friends with my ex. Like, I'm like, that is such a load of crap. If you ever cheat on me, that's suspect numero uno right there. You know, kind of thing. Like, and I mean, texting her, you're the best woman I've ever known.
I mean,
like,
it's weird. It's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. Why aren't you with her then? You know, it's like, it's crazy. So no, I don't think she's overreacting at all. I'm like, another one, I think she's probably not reacting enough. Like, this is total bullshit, dude. Like, and this ends or like we end, you know?
I mean, I don't think that she's overreacting at all. I think her feelings are completely valid. And I think, like, whatever he has going on, like, with that other girl, it's crossing the boundaries of friendship.
Yeah, and it's
you know? Like, would you talk to a guy that way? No. Would you obsessively text a guy like that that's your buddy? Probably not. No. You know, like.
And just the fact that they were together for like years and years, you know, it's just, I don't know. I just think it's totally inappropriate to be like, oh, I'm super buddy with my ex, and we text all the time about how amazing they are. I'm like, I'm sure that's all they talk about.
I'm the type of person, I'm like, you're dead to me.
Yeah, so, exactly. It's like never want to see you again. Yeah, you're not in my life at all.
I've never befriended my ex after breaking up.
It's just
weird. Why would you want to keep him around?
That's an ick for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, major red flag. Like, just run, dude. This is so like gonna be a shit show, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I personally would be like running for the hills. If I was that girl, I wouldn't invest any more time, because what are you trying to fix here?
Or if that was like your daughter or something, you'd be like, no, that is an instant deal breaker. You're not talking to this dude. He's best friends with his ex. Come on, give me a freaking break. Like, get out of here. And vice versa, not just a boy thing. The girl too being friends with her ex. It's like, that's just no. To me, that is just not cool, and like, you're not serious about the relationship if you're doing that. Right. And that's pretty much what most people are saying, you know, not overreacting, contacts with the ex is never healthy or good. One of my girlfriends in my early 20s kept in touch with her ex and would text and chat routinely. I let it happen and this is what kills me. It's always, well, be a trusting partner and just let him. There's like an element of like, yes, obviously you don't want to be a toxic person, and like, you're sort of giving these boundaries of you can't talk to these people. You should just date someone who has the same values as you and who just wouldn't do that in general.
Right.
But like they always trap him with that, like, oh, just don't you trust me? And it's like, that's such bullshit. Like it's a shit test, you know? But anyways, 3 years into our relationship, she cheated on me with, guess who? The ex she's been texting forever. Of course. Like you see that coming from a mile away, you know? And then the OP responded to that. That's exactly the thing that scares me. You know, I've been cheated on in the past. She knows this is fucked, you know, but just needs people to be like, yes, you're right. This is screwed up. Run. Like, you're not overreacting, you know?
Yeah. And like that dynamic isn't anything that you need to be a part of, you know? Like, say you lay down the law and he never speaks to that person again. Well, then he's always going to be like, well, you are jealous. You are a problem. You made me lose my best friend, and that's why I'm depressed now, or that's why I can't do this, or that's why I don't like you for this. And it'll just be constant, like, just friction. And it's weird friction because it's friction that shouldn't even be in a relationship, you know? And then if she doesn't say anything, then this is the rest of her life.
And
like, and that's not enjoyable at all.
And you're going to end up like the first person in the comments. Oh, I'll just be a trusting partner. And, you know, they are really good friends. You know, we all know what happens.
They're an ex for a reason.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's so weird, too. You're the most amazing woman I've ever known, but I broke up with you. Or you dumped me or something,
like,
you know?
What?
Like, it's like, what?
It's so weird. And it's just like...
It's a ick. It's a red flag.
They shouldn't be texting that much.
Yeah.
Like, that amount of texting is weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... It is, like, relationship-y text.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
For sure. Yeah, not overreacting. Probably not reacting enough. You need to run. Run for the hills.
Run for sure.
Yeah.
Don't waste any more time.
No. And that's what everyone in the comments is saying.
Yeah.
You know? That's all I had for mine, you know.
I like it. Poor girl.
What do you got for us today? What do you got up your sleeve?
So mine is relationship as well. So mine is from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my husband I already knew that he cheated on me? A week and a half ago, I was on his phone to order something on Amazon. There was a notification from a number I didn't recognize. I clicked on it, and there were months of flirty texts, inappropriate pictures, and she even asked him to come over to her apartment a few times. I knew I couldn't stay with him because he was a cheater, obviously, but I couldn't break things off immediately. We have 3 kids together, a 5-year-old, 1-year-old, and 2-month-old.
Ooh, that is a mess.
Yeah.
You have found yourself in.
I don't want him to get the kids because we signed a prenup because he had some money he wanted to protect. I was scared that the judge would give him custody because he can afford to take care of them better. But the prenup had a clause where it dissolves if he's unfaithful. I wasn't going to do anything crazy. I just wanted to find a lawyer before mentioning anything to him. But yesterday, he told me about the cheating and he apologized. I told him I already knew about it. He got mad at me for not telling him sooner.
Toxic shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones totally busted fucking up, but they're like, well, now you're in trouble too. It's like, oh, this is a bunch of bullshit. No, like, I'm not the one on trial here, dude.
Right. He told me I'm ruining our family by keeping secrets from him.
Oh my God, the nerve.
Yeah, like, okay, hypocrite much? But anyways, now I am also wondering if I should forgive him since he came clean. I still want our kids to grow up normal. I don't want a broken home for them. If he was willing to tell me and apologize, could we still make things work? Am I the asshole for not telling him I knew sooner? Would I be the asshole if I still divorce him after him telling me about it?
No, definitely not the asshole for divorcing him after that. I mean, I'd like that. I get there's people who do come back from that, but I don't know how. I don't know. That's just like. And so obviously, based on how young the kids were, he was like probably cheating on her when she was pregnant, giving birth to the kids, like. I don't know. I think she needs to just be like, dude,
he didn't just start this up.
You blew this up, and like you have to deal with those consequences.
Yeah.
So when the kids and they're older and can understand, or like, why did it go to shit? They're getting the truth because you fucking cheated on me. and you're a piece of crap like that.
And
like,
just
so
because
you did this,
you
know?
stay together after cheating doesn't mean the household's a happy household.
Would you tell your daughter
tense,
to?
No.
You know, that's
very
the thing.
toxic. The kids can pick up on it. Then the kids start thinking, oh, is it me? Are they behaving these ways because of me? And it's like, oh, no, it's because dad's a cheater.
If she doesn't leave him, I would bet the farm that the kids are going to end up with cheaters too.
Yeah.
I'd bet the farm on that.
A lot of people said that he got mad, says everything. I suspect he realized the message was read, but not from him. So he knew it could only be you.
I bet you're right.
That's the only reason he came clean. And the OP goes, oh, crap, I didn't realize that he might have noticed that. And I agree.
I
don't think he came clean because he was just so
had a
heart-torn
crisis
over
of
it.
character.
No, he knew he didn't read that message, but that message was read.
Yeah, he knew the jig was up.
A lot of people say not the asshole. There's no way it's a coincidence. He had been cheating for months and now comes clean just days after you find out.
In the prenup, it gets dissolved because he cheated, right?
Yeah.
Dude, take his ass to the cleaners, man.
He's trying to sweet talk her into staying so she doesn't take him to the cleaners.
No, she should. And he's got to live with it. And he's going to have to explain it. And, it's like the wages of sin are death, dude. Yeah. This is what you get for doing that, And
the OP goes, I guess that is kind of suspicious. And it's like, yeah, girl, he wasn't coming clean because he's just this great guy all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Even cheating on you during your pregnancy. Yeah.
But now I really want to go tell her about it. And you just love, how toxic he is. She's like, oh, don't worry. I already know. He knows she already knows because the whole message thing. And he's still like, well, I'm going to get mad at you. You're keeping secrets and destroying the family.
That's such a classic cheater thing to do, too. Just so classic.
So ridiculous.
Classic. Turn it around and be like, well, you're the liar.
Just the mental gymnastics this guy's doing to be like, you're breaking up the family with secrets. It's like
that right there, dude. I would have been like, bye. Bye. The gaslighting is so out of control right now. Bye.
Yes, just ridiculous.
And why would you want to keep a guy like that around? What an idiot. Do you think that I'm going to think that these excuses are okay?
It's crazy.
What do you think? I'm an idiot?
And if your daughter came and said this happened, would you be like, yeah, no, stick it out? Be like, dude, you're taking his ass to the cleaners. Get the hell out of there.
You'd be surprised a lot of people would tell him to stick it out.
I know, a lot would, which that reminds me, that was the thing I actually really liked about the Blake Lively movie. She basically says that to the guy in the hospital because, he's a piece of shit. And it's like, they have a daughter. Would you tell your daughter to stay with you? Of course not. Yeah. So shut up. We're not staying together, So I was like, that was actually.
It's like, well, you blew it.
Yeah.
And so another person said, hope you got proof of the infidelity, have a prenup dissolved, the divorce, and divorce his ass. He's only trying to keep his assets safe. I agree.
I mean, it sounds like they have years of... Oh, and he's probably going to play, oh, I just went over there to hang out. Oh, I'm sure you guys were really hanging out over there.
It probably was at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And the OP said, I did text myself some screenshots from his phone, if that counts. So at least she's doing that, but she needs to do more. She needs to get a little upset. She doesn't seem too upset about it.
No. Yeah, she seems like she's kind of timid, oh, I'm not really sure. What should I do? It's like, no, this isn't your burden to bear. This is his burden to bear. He fucked up the whole thing. He has to live with it and pay the consequences of it and explain it to everyone. Don't go cover for him and be like, oh, it just didn't work out. We just grew apart. No, he screwed it up.
And then another person mentioned, dude, he's probably been cheating for months. And the OP goes, we didn't have sex while I was pregnant. You're, of course, cheating.
She didn't have sex while she was pregnant.
She didn't. He was cheating the whole time. So this has probably been going on for over a year.
He's probably cheating before they're even married. That's how it is. That's crazy. That's a crazy one.
She said she's not sure who the girl is. She's not 100% sure, but she thinks she was a stripper at our friend's bachelor party.
He really knows how to pick them.
Yeah. Wow. That right there, I'd say goodbye.
Yeah, run. You're really going to... live with yourself. Oh yeah, I let your dad go bang a stripper, and I said, oh, it's okay. You know, I'll just eat this fucking pain my whole life, so the kids never know. No,
with a
dude,
stripper.
He's got to go live with. He's got to when he's older. Explain to them. Yeah, I left your mom because I wanted to go bang a stripper while she was pregnant with you.
Yeah,
let him deal with that bullshit. You know.
Oh man,
that's a crazy one.
So OP hasn't really been in the chat since then.
Hopefully she's lawyering up and is about to just like nuke this fool.
Yeah. I mean, she would have such a better quality of life in her children leaving him, and he will have to pay the consequences of his actions.
He will 1,000% do it again. The only reason he's telling you is because you saw the messages or whatever. You know?
Yeah,
so you know it's going to happen again. You could bet your life on it.
It always does. And the woman who is constantly cheated on, she's just so bitter all the time. And then she's out with girls and everyone's like, why is this girl so bitter and awful to be around?
It's because like, she's having to eat the shit.
She's been cheated on for 20 years. No wonder she's a raging bitch.
But sticks with the guy. And so because she's sticking with him, like she does have to defend him in some instance because she's sticking with him. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you're just going to live with that. Like you're going to build so much resentment and it's just going to like harden your heart so bad. And he's getting off scotch free basically. Cause I mean, he really is like, if they stay together, he got to do whatever the hell he wanted to do. Go bang the stripper while you're pregnant and you'll get over it, you know, to keep the peace or whatever. Kind of thing.
Well, now he knows that he can do anything because you just want to keep the peace for the kids.
Exactly.
So then he'll just hold that over you until you become so sick of it or become a monster of yourself and you don't even recognize yourself. And then
you'll look like the bad one who like ruined the relationship when it's like, no, it was really him, but you didn't do what you needed to do there.
You're in a constant reactionary state. So then you look like the bad guy when really you're just hurting.
Yeah.
And constantly put in horrible positions, never in a position to heal.
And how he flipped the whole, oh, you're keeping secrets and destroying the marriage. You know he is going to twist this knife in you any chance he gets. I mean, just that reaction alone like tells you everything. You're like, okay, this is like horrible.
Yeah. I mean, that right there would give me the ick so bad. I couldn't even look at him anymore. I'd be like, you are beyond pathetic.
It's like, what?
Excuse for a man. He's supposed to be a man of 3 children.
It's crazy.
You're coming up with this shit? Like,
so crazy.
Barf.
But no, that was from Am I the Asshole? She's definitely not the asshole. Just your husband, hopefully soon to be ex-husband, is the asshole. Yeah. No doubt.
I'm hoping that she divorces his ass and hopefully that we'll get like an update. But it's only 3 months old. So she could still be like working through the things. Hopefully they're working on splitting of the assets.
It's crazy.
But that's our relationship Reddit reads this week.
Thanks for tuning in.